Good morning from Janet Jane's yard, June 28th, 2026. I forgot to do a video last month, but last time you guys saw anything, it was pretty well brown. So we greened up. We're just going through the front yard right now real quick. I already fed my birds. I just gotta put some sunflower seeds out in the backyard. And I thought about doing the video. Checking on my baby pines. They're here for 2 years, so they're about 4 years old. 2 years with the DNR samplings. Let's take a look and see how they're doing. Right now they are combined in with the lilies of the valley. But you can actually zoom in here and actually see that they're growing pretty good actually. I'd say they grew about 6 inches. It was a slow start this spring, it really was. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of thunderstorms, and they got soaked. Yeah, and a couple of thunderstorms. I actually didn't have too bad of a cleanup, but I lost one tree, another tree just toppled over, and that was the day after a storm it fell down, which was really weird. So these trees are growing about maybe, I'd say they're about maybe 2 feet tall. Bring the camera this way, there we go. Now right over here, in COVID, these are the ones I planted during COVID, and they shot up. I'm saying that the peak is probably close to 10 feet. So these guys are doing good. I'm starting to be cautious because now they're starting to lean towards the sun, which means that they will be more susceptible of coming down in a high wind. So I'm thinking about maybe trying to pull them back with some string. But we'll see how that goes. Looks like I cut grass today. I cut it last week. Looks like it probably needs it again. This one tree here looks a little weird. It's only growing from the outside. I have to double check. I think that might be either a red or a jack. These are the first ones that I planted during COVID. And yeah, at a minimum 10 feet. So these guys are doing pretty good. All right. Now I guess I can take you and show you where the last tree fell down. Right in here. Okay. Take the camera off. Okay, the one further back, that came down last year. My neighbor helped me cut it down. And then this front one right here, that one just came down last weekend. Snapped about maybe 10 feet up in the air. And then I had to pull her down with the tractor. So now I'm kind of able to rake up in here a little bit more. So that's going to be my next project. But I'm definitely coming to mow the grass first, I think. Oh, I just noticed that my microphone somehow got in the way. Alright, well, let's mosey on. So, now we're going to go into the woods here on the west side of the house. So we will be on the southwest, we're entering on the southwest corner. I fed this bird feeder this morning. I de-weeded the property line here last week, so these trees are looking pretty good. Take the camera off. These are the ones that I planted last year. No, 2 years ago. This is actually their third or fourth year, actually, I believe. So they're starting to show color. And this is the property line. We can do that. I'll give you a little bit more camera view. Yeah, they're really close together now, but I don't mind. So these are all nice and cleaned up. And take a look at these guys. These guys really shot up. These are the ones that I planted 3 years ago. And I can't believe they're almost already up to my crotch, so they're probably a good 4 feet tall already. Okay, now we're going up to Janet Jane's outhouse area and then go through the woods some more. So over the winter we had a buck, no antlers, and a doe and 2 baby deer, 2 little fawns that showed up. And they've been hanging out. Now it must be, I would have to guess that they're teenage years or way they age. Because now I don't see the parents. I don't see the doe anymore. Just checking out my gully. And I just planted about 10 or 15 trees there. And they're actually about 4 feet tall. But anyways, back to the deer. The only deer that are coming back is the 2 yearlings. I don't see the parents anymore. And then we picked up another yearling. Must be from a different family because they don't seem to get along. And like I keep saying, we get all the critters that are culled from their herd, their families. So pretty much we get the misfits here. Lots of new oaks growing. So yeah, so we got 2 deer. And just like from the movie Great Outdoors with John Candy, we got a raccoon that now comes early in the afternoon with no hair on its butt. That's what I said. No hair on its rear end. His gluteus maximus. All bare skin. So I don't know what happened to him, where he got hurt, where he came from. I don't know. But now he's coming around in the afternoon. I spotted him in the evenings during normal raccoon hour. But now he's coming in the afternoons. And then we actually had a mom bring 1 baby raccoon out, and then the next day, here come 3 more baby raccoons here. And they come out right around sundown, get all the good food. Now we're coming out of the woods. And we had some drama here last night. Water dish tipped over. So, who was doing that? Squirrels or that one loner deer? I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, I have to back up a little. Don't I? Yep, 1 water dish tipped over. There's the bird feeder I gotta feed right now. So let's bear with me. I'll do that real quick. I don't think I have any water with me yet. Okay, I'm back. Now we're going to turn the camera around, straighten that out. So I got to come back here and feed water in a little while. I rotated my mulch yesterday. Yeah, I could definitely cut grass. Back here in the backyard though, with the mulch and all that, I leave this kind of field a little thicker and higher because it gets too much sun and it burns. I just leave that a little taller. But up here I can probably go at about 3 inches and it stays green. If I go any lower, then all I'm doing is just browning the grass. Now we're back up into the southwest corner. Just for shits and giggles for you guys, we're gonna shut this off. That's right, we're shutting the gator off. You're just gonna listen. Because the Blue Jays are going crazy this morning. There were like 15 Blue Jays up in one corner here, right on this corner. And they were just cocking. There must have been about 10 or 15. They flew across the road. And now that I got peanuts out for them, they're probably all coming back here to go eat. You know, Sunday brunch, you know. Anyways, for the tapers, nerd stats, I am using the Sennheiser ME66s and going through the sound devices, Mix Pre 6 and the Behringer UAC 202 USB interface into the OnePlus 12 phone. I don't know if you can hear them or not. I can. I don't know where the Blue Jays are though. I hear the robins. There's the Blue Jay. You can hear me drinking my caffeine water. So it's a pretty quiet Sunday morning, June 28th, 2026. Nice quiet, except for the birds. You can hear the birds chirping. That makes it more enjoyable. All right. I'll do a little bit more of the front yard, cruise real quick, and we'll call it a video. Okay, now I'm coming up to the southeast corner of the house. Yep, Janet's home today. She's not feeling good. So I'm letting her take a nap. Yep, I definitely got to feed everybody water today. Probably end up watering the trees too, because I guess the heat index is going to be up in 105 all next week. So I should give the trees some water. Keep them cool so they don't burn in the sun. So, this is Janet Jane's yard, June 28th, 2026. Lilies of the valley, I noticed that they spread out too. They really grew this year. They expanded. So this is my morning routine. Checking out, water the trees, feed the birds. Oh yes, bad news. I almost forgot about that. Tamala is no longer around. Went out one day and 2 barking dogs scared him. And he hasn't returned yet. A great cat came and left. We'll go the other way. We'll go in through the outhouse and come back around. So yeah, Tamala. A great yard assistant. He would always be around when I was doing something out here. And he knew this area better than all of us. He was a good cat. Smart. What's this? I got berries. So there's a choke cherry growing in here. So yeah, Tamala's been gone now for about 2 months. There we go, blue jay right over our head. Alright, time to get my mower out. And that concludes Jenna James Yard, June 28th, 2026. You guys have a great day.